This is part 17 of AngularJs tutorial. In this video we will discuss about ng-switch directive in AngularJs. What is ng-switch directive? The ng-switch directive will behave like the switch case in general programming scenario. ng-switch is used to conditionally swap between HTML DOM elements based on the data model wrought in the expression. This is the syntax for ng-switch directive. The ng-switch directive is applied on the element. To switch between the elements, we need to apply ng-switch one directive on the another elements. Let's look at with this an example. Switch to Visual Studio. This is the same example that we have worked in part 16 of this video series. Now I'm going to get rid of this checkbox and two breaks. Also I'm going to get rid of ng-show directive on th element. I'm going to remove ng-show on this td element. Now save the file, run the application. The table displayed on the browser. The table contains first name, last name, email and salary columns. Now my requirement is I want to display these columns based on some condition. For that I'm going to add one drop down list here. The drop down list contains email and salary options. If I select the email options from the drop down, then display first name, last name and email columns only. If I select salary column, then display first name, last name and salary columns. Let's achieve with this an example. Switch to Visual Studio. Add one drop down list here. Call SM3. Now select class for this, form control, ng model for this, select model and option value is empty and default value is selected, and text for this select. Copy this one, paste it here, paste it here. Let's format this. Now the value for this email, I don't need this selected, and email, I don't need this selected here also. Salary and text for this salary. Now apply ng-switch on this table. ng-switch equals, so we need to pass this ng model to this ng-switch directive. Select model. Now we need to switch between the table columns. So for that I'm applying ng-switch one directive on this th element. For this I need to pass this email option on this th element. Along the same way we need to pass ng-switch one directive on salary. For this I am going to add this salary option on this th element. Now let me copy this switch directive, apply on this td element. Along the same way copy this salary, apply on this td element, save the file, go to browser, refresh the page. The drop down list and table displayed on the browser. If I select email column from this drop down, then the table displayed first name, last name and email column. If I select salary, then the table displays first name, last name and salary column. Look at, I'm selecting email, the table displayed first name, last name and email column. Now I'm selecting salary column, the table displays first name, last name and salary column. Now if I'm select this select option, it will show only first name and last name. Look at, in general programming scenario the switch case contains default value. Here also we have ng-switch default directive also. Let's look at that directive also. Now I'm applying ng-switch default directive on this last name th and copy this one, apply on this last name TD also. Control V, save the file, go to browser, refresh the page. The drop down list and table displayed on the browser. Now if I select email option from this drop down, it will display first name and email column only. If I select salary, it will show first name and salary column. Look at, I'm selecting email option, it will show first name and email only. If I select salary, it will show first name and salary column. Now if I select this select option, it will show first name and last name column only. Look at, this is the default value. Now when I'm switching between this email and salary columns, the last name column will not show. This is the employee object, and this is the code for ng switch directive. Thank you for watching this video.